Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. So we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a playoff team from last year, Penn State Nittany Lions. For PA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Nittany Lions will kick it away to start us off. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you'd love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it. Man, I love the route here by the receiver. Really sold these going vertical downfield. Ends up coming back to the football to pick up big yards.
First down here for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Davis. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball to 44.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Noles come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Caught over the middle. It's McCoy. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Chris, we've talked about this guy all week. We sat down with him yesterday in the production meeting. He had that look in his eye that he thought he might have a big day. And, man, is he off to a good start. Play after play, matchup after matchup. This guy puts the ball right on the money to give them big yards through the air.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense brings him down.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Third and goal, try to make it on the ground. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to third and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play looking to throw it. First play taking a deep shot. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. Movement here from the tight end. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Reynolds. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Nittany Lions are in the red zone now. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Play of the drive now, the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
That's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Offense getting set. It's second down. connect with the receiver here. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to throw yet again. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Knowles.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
Good job dealing with the footing. BAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. It's a keeper. Nothing doing in that play. The big D-tackle there for the stop.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. He's wide open. Look out. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
But if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And here's the handoff. Running through the tackle. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
Now it's second down here. Looking for a man. Gets made on the out route. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You call a quick out on 3rd down? Tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, I'm surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
And the Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Trying the run, it's Gibson. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Shotgun formation here on third down. And that one is over everyone's head beyond the end zone and incomplete.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the grab. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Takes the handoff. It's Davis. Football comes out. Ball scooped up in the defense.
Oh, man. The rain ended up acting like an extra defender on this last play. The runner seemed like he was holding onto that football so tight for one moment and then watching it slip away the next.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Fights through the tackler. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Getting set. Here's second down. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Out of the gun now on third down. And the completion made. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Stopped right there at the line and no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Makes the grab, can he get there? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
I love that big target on third down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. And when you get to third down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
They'll try to run this one in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. So after the momentum shifts per now dead even in this football game.
Chris, doesn't it have that feeling that which quarterback's going to have the ball last is going to be the offense and the guy that has a chance to win this game? Maybe going back and forth all game.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. And the point after is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Davis. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Pass caught. Second down now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Intercepted. Picked off by the defense. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Man, that is every defensive lineman's dream. He played running back in high school or Little League. He showed some tremendous athletic ability once he came up with that interception to take it into the end zone.
Try to add the lead now with a PAT. And knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Some hard running there through a tackle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on third down. Bringing pressure. They trap him for a sack. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. A chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. No surprise, offense going for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. With the catch against Gibson. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Sullivan. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Movement at the second level of the defense now. He finds some space. Touchdown, Penn State. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Attack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's reeled in. It's Robinson. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He'll take a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
The shotgun running play call. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Third down, out of the shotgun. Turns it loose downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Gibson. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
Extra point makes it 35-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's looking deep down the middle. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
This will likely be the last play of the half. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Second down play coming up.
Ready.
Looking for some space. It's Gibson. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Play action here on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on 3rd down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. That's caught. It's Price. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
And the Seminoles come to the line in the hurry-up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Robinson. He's brought down just short of the marker of that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
He's got room to run. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Short throw complete to the tight end. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. pre-snap motion from the offense. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Penn State. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line, they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. First play of the drive now from the 25. Receiver in motion now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the grab. It's Gibson. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Seminoles will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Looking to pass here on second down. Snags the quick throw. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Oh, he makes the catch. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Breaking free at the 35. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
He's running out of time here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for the wideout. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Throwing in the rain can be very dangerous. The timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver can be off. Here the quarterback takes a chance and forces the ball. Give credit to the defensive back for locking in there and coming up with that big interception.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. Great pursuit by the defense. That dropped him for a loss that time.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. They bring him down after a short gain there. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He could go. Past the 20. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a hit. Sets up the offense in great position.
There's the interception. Man, this defense could have used that a lot earlier, but a chance here for the offense now to get some late consolation points.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. On the run here, lets it go. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside, and on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Running out of time in the pocket. They got him again. He's like a statue back there. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down.
To the line. Stand.
Quarterback drops back. The pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. The defense produces 6 points. Potential momentum shifter. They scoop up the fumble and score.
Boy, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
14.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Launches it deep down the left side. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Powering through a tackle. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
The back's got it. Breaks loose at the 45. Now here he goes. Inside the 10, all the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Penn State.
That's another touchdown for these guys, and they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Florida State, 14.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. The short hands. It's McCoy.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
Checks this down to the running back. That's a big hit at the end, but They earn a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
It's incomplete. It was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Looking to chuck it again. Bringing pressure. Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack.
And another sack here to add to their sizable tally on the day. Look, the game is over. It's time to run the football. At the very least, try some misdirection at the line. This offensive line has been getting whipped all day long.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And it's incomplete as he just... through his receiver that time.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the 4th quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. They get him down after a short return. What a takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 43.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the 4th.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Leaning on the run game here late. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They call it a draw play here. He's swarmed by the defense.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. The Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Here's the option play. He shreds the tackle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
Here we go, here we go.
Now here's the toss play. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. No, he didn't make it. He is stopped short, so they don't take the chance to add to this lead, and the defense will get the football back.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that'll just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, Not sure if this was entirely needed.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking for a late deep throw. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a...
And that one's picked off. What a play.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Well, this was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape, Kirk. This lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some respect. And they went out and earned it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a bit of a shocker to me, just to be able to see this team get run all over the field the entire game. Just didn't show up. I don't know what happened during the week with the preparation, but this blowout, I think, surprised a lot of people around the country.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.